Welcome back to USA Coin 1. Today I've deep into one of the most intriguing dimes in United States history, the 1982 D Liberty dime. At first glance, it may look like just another coin in your change jar, but this small piece of metal could be worth a surprising amount of money in today's market. Part 2. The dime is one of America's most recognized coins, minted by the United States Mint since 1796. Over the centuries, its design, metal composition, and mintage numbers have changed many times. The 1982 D Liberty dime belongs to the modern Roosevelt Dime series, which began in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Part 3. The D Mint mark on the coin stands for the Denver Mint, located in Denver, Colorado. This facility is one of the main producers of coins for the United States, and in 1982, millions of dimes were struck there. However, not all 1982 D dimes are equal in value, and certain variations, errors, and high-grade examples can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Part 4. One of the most interesting things about coins from the early 1980s is that they were struck during a time when the mint was still perfecting modern production techniques. This led to some fascinating mint errors, including off-center strikes, double dies, missing mint marks, and planchet errors. Some rare 1982 D dimes with these errors can fetch big money among collectors. Part 5. The obverse, or front, of the 1982 D Liberty dime features a left-facing portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, designed by John R. Sinek. Above his head, you'll see the word Liberty in bold letters, and just below, the motto, "In God We Trust," is engraved. The date, 1982, appears near the bottom right, with the D Mint mark indicating its origin from the Denver Mint. Part 6. The reverse, or back, of the dime shows a torch in the center, symbolizing liberty, flanked by an olive branch on the left for peace and an oak branch on the right for strength and independence. Around the edge, you'll find the inscriptions, United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, and 1 dime. Part 7. Now, let's talk about the metal composition. The 1982 D Liberty dime is made of a copper-nickel clad composition. This means it has an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. Even though the face value is just 10 cents, the metal content alone is worth a few cents more, but the real value comes from collectible demand. Part 8. Inches circulated condition. A common 1982 D dime might be worth only face value, about 10 cents. However, high-grade uncirculated coins, those that look brand new with no wear, can be worth several dollars. The most valuable examples are coins graded MS-67 or higher by professional grading companies such as PCGS or NGC. Part 9. The current collector market for the 1982 D Liberty dime has seen some surprising auction results. A pristine, high-grade 1982 D dime in MS-68 condition once sold for more than $800. Certain mint errors can push that value even higher, with some rare varieties selling for over $5,000. Part 10. One particularly valuable error is the missing mint mark variety. While most 1982 dimes have a P for Philadelphia or a D for Denver, there are rare cases where the mint mark was accidentally omitted. These are highly sought after by collectors and can bring in hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on condition. Part 11. Another collectible variety is the full torch designation, or FT. This means the bands on the torch on the reverse side are fully struck and clearly defined. Collectors pay a premium for these coins because they are harder to find in perfect condition. Part 12. The 1982 D Liberty dime is also significant because it comes from an era before the widespread use of advanced minting technology. This means coins from this period can show more character, unique strike qualities, and sometimes small imperfections that make them appealing to numismatists. Part 13. Inches. Today's market, a well-preserved 1982 D dime can range from just a few cents to hundreds of dollars. The top-tier auction prices are for coins with exceptional strike quality, beautiful luster, and no visible marks under magnification. Part 14. For collectors, finding a 1982 D dime in exceptional condition is a thrilling experience. Many collectors search through rolls of dimes from banks or coin dealers, hoping to spot that one rare gem. This is often called coin roll hunting, and it's a popular hobby for people who love treasure hunting. Part 15. When you find a 1982 D Liberty dime that looks promising, the first step is to handle it carefully. Always hold coins by the edges to avoid fingerprints or damage. Next, consider having the coin graded by a professional service. A high grade from PCGS or NGC can dramatically increase its market value. Part 16. While some 1982 D dimes might only bring in a small profit, others can be life-changing finds. Imagine pulling a dime from your change that's worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. This is why knowledge is power in the world of coin collecting. Part 17. The 1982 D dime has also gained popularity among new collectors because it is relatively affordable to start collecting. You don't need to spend thousands to begin. You can start by searching through your own change, visiting local coin shops, or attending coin shows. Part 18. Coin shows are especially exciting places to learn about the 1982 D dime and other rare coins. Dealers often display coins in various grades and conditions, giving you a chance to compare values and see what makes one coin worth more than another. Part 19. Inches. Addition to condition and rarity, the demand for the 1982 D dime is influenced by the overall popularity of Roosevelt dimes. Since they are still in circulation today, many people overlook them, which means the rare ones can slip by unnoticed. Part 20. The key to profiting from coins like the 1982 D dime is education. The more you know about mint marks, errors, and grading, the better your chances of spotting valuable coins before they're gone. Part 21. Some collectors focus on building complete sets of Roosevelt dimes, collecting one from each year and mint mark. For them, a high-grade 1982 D dime is a must-have piece to complete their collection. Part 22. If you're lucky enough to own a 1982 D dime in gem condition, storing it properly is essential. Use coin flips, capsules, or albums designed for coin protection. Avoid PVC holders, as they can damage the coin over time. Part 23. Another factor that can affect the value is toning. Some 1982 D dimes develop beautiful rainbow or golden toning over the years, caused by natural chemical reactions with the air. Collectors often pay a premium for coins with attractive toning. Part 24. When selling a valuable 1982 D dime, you have several options. You can sell through online auctions, local coin dealers, or directly to collectors. Each method has its pros and cons, so do your research to get the best price. Part 25. Online auctions like eBay have a large audience, which can drive up the price if multiple collectors are interested. However, auction fees can reduce your final profit, so factor that into your decision. Part 26. Local coin shops can offer quick sales and cash on the spot, but they often pay wholesale prices since they need to resell for a profit. If you want top dollar, selling directly to a collector may be your best option. Part 27. For those who want to invest in coins, the 1982 D dime offers an interesting opportunity. While it may not have the precious metal content of older silver dimes, its rarity in top grades makes it a potential long-term collectible. Part 28. The story of the 1982 D Liberty dime is a reminder that valuable treasures can still be found in everyday life. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced collector, this coin proves that knowledge, patience, and attention to detail can pay off. Part 29. So next time you get change at the store, take a moment to check your dimes. That ordinary-looking coin might just be the rare 1982 D Liberty dime worth far more than its face value. Part 30. This is USA Coin 1, reminding you to keep looking, keep learning, and keep collecting. Every coin has a story, and the 1982 D Liberty dime is a story worth telling. Subscribe for more rare coin facts, tips, and market updates. Who knows, your next great treasure might be in your pocket right now. Today, we are diving deep into the world of the United States of America 1 dime, the 2002 D Liberty coin. You may think a dime is just 10 cents, but what if I told you that some of these 2002 D dimes can be worth far more than their face value, sometimes reaching an astonishing market price of up to $898.957 in rare cases. Stay tuned as we explore everything, from the design to the minting process, the errors, and how you can find one that could make you a fortune. Part 2, Basic Introduction to the 2002 D Liberty Dime. The 2002 D Liberty Dime is part of the Roosevelt Dime series, first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt. The D mint mark stands for the Denver Mint, one of the most important coin production facilities in the United States. Even though billions of dimes have been minted over the decades, certain years, mint marks, and conditions make specific coins stand out. The 2002 D dime is no exception. Part 3, Historical Context. The year 2002 was a time of transition in America. The economy was recovering from early 2000s challenges, technology was booming, and coins were still an essential part of everyday transactions. While credit cards were gaining popularity, cash and coins were still king. Every dime produced in 2002 carried the spirit of modern America, yet it still held onto the legacy of President Roosevelt, whose image continues to grace the obverse side. Part 4, the obverse design. On the front of the 2002 D Liberty dime, we see the left-facing portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt. The word liberty appears prominently to the left, symbolizing the freedom and ideals America stands for. The date, 2002, is placed to the right, and just above it, you'll find the small D mint mark, showing it was struck in Denver. The motto, "In God We Trust," completes the patriotic message of the obverse. Part 5, the reverse design. Flip the coin over, and you'll see the reverse design that has remained largely unchanged for decades. At the center is a torch, symbolizing liberty. On either side of the torch are branches, an olive branch on the left representing peace, and an oak branch on the right representing strength and independence. The inscriptions, "United States of America," and "E Pluribus Unum," proudly remind us of our unity as a nation. Part 6, Minting and Composition. The 2002 D Liberty dime is composed of a copper core with a nickel outer layer, giving it that familiar silver-like appearance. It weighs 2.27 grams and has a diameter of 17.91 millimeters. The Denver Mint produced millions of these coins, but as we'll see later, the true value lies in condition, rarity, and error varieties. Part 7, Mintage numbers. In 2002, the Denver Mint struck hundreds of millions of Roosevelt dimes. While high mintage usually means lower value, it's the rare, pristine, and error examples that collectors seek. Even in a sea of common coins, certain 2002 D dimes stand out and can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Part 8, Circulated versus uncirculated coins. A circulated 2002 D dime might only be worth its face value of 10 cents in normal condition, but uncirculated coins, those that have never been used in commerce, can be worth much more. Collectors prize coins with a brilliant, untouched luster and no wear marks. Part 9, Proof and Special Strikes. Although the Denver Mint typically produces business strike coins for circulation, some 2002 dimes were made in special finishes or as proof coins at other mints. These proof coins, struck with polished dies and on specially prepared planchets, can be incredibly beautiful and valuable. Part 10, Error coins. Introduction. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is finding mint errors. These mistakes happen during the striking process and can make a coin unique. For the 2002 D dime, errors like double dies, off-center strikes, and broad strikes can drastically increase value. Part 11, Double die obverse errors. A double die error occurs when the coin design is impressed twice on the die, resulting in a doubled image. On the 2002 D dime, doubling might be seen in the lettering of Liberty or the numbers in the date. These coins can fetch a premium on the market. Part 12, Center strikes. An center strike happens when the coin blank is not properly aligned with the die during striking. A 2002 D dime with a major off-center error, where part of the design is missing, can be worth many times more than face value. Part 13, Broad strike errors. A broad strike occurs when the coin is struck without the collar that normally shapes its edge. This results in a slightly larger, flattened coin with no reeded edge. Broad strike 2002 D dimes are highly collectible. Part 14, Clipped planchet error. Sometimes, the metal blank is cut incorrectly, resulting in a missing curved section. A 2002 D dime with a clipped planchet error is rare and desirable among error collectors. Part 15, Transitional errors. Transitional errors occur when the wrong metal composition or design is used for a coin in a particular year. While not confirmed for the 2002 D dime, such errors are always worth checking for. Part 16, Grading and condition. The value of any coin is heavily dependent on its grade. Professional grading companies like PCGS and NGC can authenticate and grade your coin on a scale from poor, P1, to mint state, MS 70. A perfect MS 70 2002D dime is extremely rare and can command top dollar. Part 17, Finding 2002D dimes in change. Yes, it's possible to find valuable 2002D dimes in your pocket change. Always check your coins for sharp details, lack of wear, and any unusual features. Even a small mint error can make a big difference. Part 18, Searching coin rolls. One great way to find valuable dimes is by searching through bank-wrapped rolls. You can get a roll of dimes for $5 and search for high-grade or error coins. Many collectors have found treasures this way. Part 19, The market value range. A regular circulated 2002D dime might be worth 10 cents to 25 cents, but uncirculated examples can bring in a few dollars. Error coins and top-graded examples, however, can range from $50 to hundreds, and in extremely rare cases with unique errors, the market price can reach astonishing figures like $898.957. Part 20, Record auction prices. Some 2002D dimes have sold at auctions for incredible amounts due to their pristine condition or rare errors. One such coin in nearly perfect grade with a dramatic off-center strike fetched a price that amazed collectors. Part 21, Why collectors love this coin. Collectors love the 2002D dime for its modern design, affordable entry point, and the thrill of hunting for rare varieties. It's a coin that bridges everyday spending money with serious collectible value. Part 22, Storing your collection. If you find a valuable 2002D dime, handle it carefully. Store it in a protective coin holder or capsule to prevent damage. Avoid cleaning the coin, as this can reduce its value. Part 23, Selling your 2002D dime. When it comes time to sell, you can use online marketplaces, coin shows, or auctions. Always research the current market value and consider professional grading before listing your coin. Part 24, The role of the Denver Mint. The Denver Mint has a long history of producing coins for everyday use and for collectors. Understanding its minting process helps explain how certain errors and varieties occur. Part 25, Comparing with other years. While the 2002D dime is valuable in certain conditions, other years of the Roosevelt Dime series also have collectible varieties. Comparing them can give you insight into the overall market trends. Part 26, Spotting counterfeits. Counterfeit dimes are rare, but they do exist. Learn how to spot differences in weight, detail, and composition to avoid being tricked. Part 27, The future value potential. As time passes, more 2002D dimes will be lost, damaged, or worn down, making high-quality examples even rarer. The value of pristine coins is likely to increase in the future. Part 28, Fun facts about the dime. Did you know the Roosevelt dime was the first U.S. coin to feature a living president's image? Or that it replaced the Mercury dime, another beloved design? These tidbits make collecting even more interesting. Part 29, Encouragement for viewers. If you love coin collecting or are just getting started, the 2002D dime is a great coin to learn from. It's small, affordable, and has plenty of opportunities for big finds. Part 30, Closing message. Thank you for joining us today on USA Coin 1, where we turn pocket change into treasure. Remember, every coin has a story, and some can change your life. Keep searching, keep learning, and who knows, the next 2002D Liberty dime you find could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Subscribe for more in-depth coin histories, values, and collector tips. This is USA Coin 1, signing off until our next treasure hunt. Today, we are talking about a coin that could change the way you look at dimes forever, the United States of America 2002D Liberty 1 dime. This is not just a 10-cent coin. This is a coin with history, beauty, and an incredible potential value, up to an astonishing $898,957 in certain conditions. Part 2, Why this coin is special. At first glance, the 2002D dime might seem ordinary. It's small, silver-colored, and fits right into any pile of change. But in the world of coin collecting, it's not the size that matters, it's the story. This coin, minted in Denver, holds both historical and collector significance, and its rare varieties can fetch a fortune. On the front side, you see the timeless portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. This design has been on the dime since 1946, honoring the president who led America through the Great Depression and World War II. Above his head, you will notice the word liberty, and beneath his chin, the phrase "In God We Trust." The year 2002 and the small letter D indicate the mint and year. Flip the coin over, and you'll find the reverse design, a torch in the center, representing liberty, flanked by an olive branch on the left symbolizing peace, and an oak branch on the right symbolizing strength and independence. The words United States of America, e pluribus unum, and the denomination 1 dime wrap around the design. Part 5, the Denver Mint mark. The D mint mark is what makes this coin a Denver Mint issue. Located to the right of Roosevelt's neck, this small letter carries big meaning for collectors, as coins from different mints can have different rarity levels. Part 6, the COMPOSITO and the 2002 D dime is made from a copper-nickel clad composition, with an inner core of pure copper and an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel. It has a reeded edge with 118 ridges, a diameter of 17.91 millimeters, and a weight of 2.27 grams. Part 7, the mintage FIGURES. In 2002, the Denver Mint produced over 1 billion dimes, but here's the twist: not all of them are equal in value. Special minting errors and high-grade examples are what make some of these coins worth a fortune. Part 8, why grade MATTRS coin collectors use a grading scale from poor to mint state. A regular 2002 D dime in average circulation is worth only face value, but in MS 67 or MS 68, the value can skyrocket due to rarity and perfect condition. Part 9, the rare error. Some 2002 D dimes were struck with dramatic errors, off-center strikes, double dies, broad strikes, missing clad layers, or clipped planchets. These errors are what turn a 10-cent coin into a collectible worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Part 10, double die obverse. A rare variety includes a double die obverse, where the date, lettering, or design appears doubled. These errors are extremely collectible and can drastically raise the coin's value. Part 11, missing clad layer. Another error is the missing nickel layer on one or both sides, revealing the copper core underneath. These dimes look dramatically different and attract strong bidding from collectors. Part 12, OFF center strikes. Some coins were struck off-center, meaning part of the design is missing. The more off-center, the more valuable, especially if the date is still visible. Part 13, broad strikes and misalignments. These occur when the coin's rim isn't formed correctly, giving it a larger, flatter appearance. Such coins are uncommon and in high demand. Part 14, the market value. RNG circulated examples of the 2002 D dime are worth around 10 cents. High-grade, uncirculated coins can sell for $10 to $50. But rare error examples, especially in pristine condition, can hit jaw-dropping prices, up to $898,957 in the most extreme cases. Part 15, how such high prices happen. The astronomical prices come from auction sales where two or more collectors are determined to own a unique piece. The rarer the error and the higher the grade, the more bidding wars drive up the price. Part 16, where to find one. Check your pocket change, coin jars, or old piggy banks. Estate sales, flea markets, and even bank coin rolls can hide treasures like the 2002 D dime. Part 17, using a magnifying glass. Always examine your coins under a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to spot doubling, off-centers, or other rare features. Part 18, coin PROTCTO. And if you find a potentially valuable dime, never clean it. Store it in a protective holder to preserve its condition. Part 19, getting ITGRADD. Consider sending your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade adds credibility and can greatly increase its market value. Part 20, selling your coin. You can sell high-value coins at auctions, through coin dealers, or on trusted online marketplaces. Auctions often bring the highest prices. Part 21, famous AUCTONS. Some 2002 D dimes have appeared in major auction houses, fetching prices that stunned even seasoned collectors. Part 22, why collectors love this coin. It's a perfect mix of modern mintage, historical design, and the thrill of hunting for rare varieties in everyday change. Part 23, the historical context of 2002. The year 2002 saw major events in America, from the rise of new technology to a changing global stage. Coins from this era carry a slice of early 21st century history. Part 24, Denver Mint. HISTORY. The Denver Mint, established in 1906, has a long tradition of producing high-quality coins. The 2002 D dime is a continuation of that legacy. Part 25, Modern coin collecting boom. In recent years, coin collecting has surged in popularity, with more people hunting for treasures in their everyday change. Part 26, How to spot fake coins. With high-value coins come counterfeits. Learn to recognize correct weight, diameter, and design details to avoid fakes. Part 27, Future value potential. As time passes and more coins are lost or damaged, pristine 2002 D dimes will become rarer and potentially more valuable. Part 28, Building a dime collecton. This coin could be the start of your Roosevelt Dime set, which is a fun and rewarding collecting goal. Part 29, The coin community. Join online coin forums, social media groups, and local coin clubs to share finds, get advice, and learn from experienced collectors. Part 30, Closing MESSAG. So next time you see a simple dime in your change, think again. It could be a rare 2002 D Liberty 1 dime worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Keep searching, keep learning, and you might just strike coin gold. This is USA Coin 1, wishing you happy collecting and valuable discoveries. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more hidden treasure stories. Today's market. In this video, we are going deep into the 2004 P Liberty Dime, a coin that might seem ordinary at first glance but could be worth far more than its face value if you know what to look for. Part 2, The coin in focus. The 2004 P Liberty Dime is part of the Roosevelt Dime series, minted in Philadelphia, marked with the famous letter P. It carries the proud image of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse and the torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength. Part 3, Quick facts. This dime has a face value of 10 cents, but its true value can be much higher. Struck from a composition of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, it is part of a coinage tradition that began in 1946 and still continues today. Part 4, Historical background. The Roosevelt Dime was first issued to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt after his death in 1945. Roosevelt was a key figure in American history, leading the nation through the Great Depression and World War II. His image on the dime symbolizes his efforts in founding the March of Dimes to combat polio. Part 5, The year 2004. In context, the year 2004 was notable for many events, but for coin collectors, it was another chapter in the long history of U.S. coinage. The Philadelphia Mint produced millions of dimes that year, but among them, a few had unique errors or exceptional quality that make them highly collectible. Part 6, Understanding the P Mint mark. The small letter P located on the obverse of the coin just above the date indicates that this coin was minted in Philadelphia. The Philadelphia Mint is one of the oldest in the country, producing billions of coins every year. Part 7, Mintage numbers. In 2004, the Philadelphia Mint struck over 1 billion Roosevelt dimes. With such high numbers, you might think these coins are common, but certain conditions, errors, and varieties can transform them from pocket change into valuable treasures. Part 8, The design details. On the obverse, Roosevelt's portrait is finely detailed, with the word Liberty on the left, the national motto "In God We Trust" below, and the date 2004 to the right. The reverse features the Torch of Liberty, flanked by an olive branch on the left and an oak branch on the right, with the inscriptions United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, and 1 dime. Part 9, Collectible conditions. Collectors value coins that are in mint state condition, coins that have never been in circulation and shown no wear. A 2004 P dime in mint state 68 or higher can be worth far more than its face value. Part 10, Error varieties. One of the most exciting aspects for collectors is error coins. A 2004 P dime might have off-center strikes, double dies, die cracks, or missing clad layers, all of which can significantly boost its value. Part 11, Why condition matters. The better the condition of your coin, the higher its value. Even a small scratch or bit of wear can lower the price. Collectors use the Sheldon scale to grade coins from 1, poor, to 70, perfect. Part 12, Market demand. In today's collector market, a 2004 P Liberty dime can range from just 10 cents in worn condition to hundreds or even thousands of dollars for rare error types or high-grade examples. Part 13. Current market value right now. Some rare and perfect examples have sold for prices close to $898.955, yes, almost $900 for a 10-cent coin. That is the magic of coin collecting. Value is determined by rarity, demand, and condition. Part 14. How to spot value when checking your 2004 P dime. Look for strong, sharp details, know wear, and possible errors under magnification. A coin microscope or even a strong magnifying glass can reveal hidden features. Part 15. The role of professional grading. Professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC can certify your coin's grade and authenticity. This adds credibility and can increase your coin's market value. Part 16. Notable auction sales. Some 2004 P dimes in perfect condition have fetched remarkable prices at auctions, drawing attention from serious collectors worldwide. Part 17. The importance of eye appeal. Even if a coin is technically high grade, its overall look, known as eye appeal, matters greatly. A bright, well-struck, and attractive coin always commands higher prices. Part 18. Storage and preservation. To maintain the value of your dime, store it in a protective coin holder or capsule. Keep it away from humidity, direct sunlight, and handling. Part 19. Avoiding damage. Never clean your coins. Cleaning can scratch the surface, remove the natural patina, and lower its value dramatically. Part 20. The collecting journey. Coin collecting is more than just profit. Each coin tells a story. In the case of the 2004 P dime, it connects us to American history and the enduring legacy of President Roosevelt. Part 21. Why collect modern coins? Many people think only old coins are valuable, but modern coins like the 2004 P dime can be hidden gems, especially when in perfect condition or containing rare errors. Part 22. How to search for these dimes. Check your change, bank rolls, and coin jars. Many valuable coins are still in circulation, waiting to be found by sharp-eyed collectors. Part 23. Understanding face value versus collector value. Remember, face value is what the coin is officially worth as currency. Collector value depends on rarity, grade, and demand. Part 24. The role of the Philadelphia Mint. The Philadelphia Mint, operational since 1792, has played a key role in producing America's currency. The 2004 P dime is part of this ongoing tradition. Part 25. Collecting for the future. Coins like the 2004 P dime may appreciate over time. Investing in quality coins today could pay off in the future. Part 26. Stories behind the coin. Every coin has traveled through pockets, hands, and places. A 2004 P dime might have been part of someone's life story before ending up in your collection. Part 27. The joy of discovery. Finding a rare variety in your loose change is thrilling. It's like striking gold in your pocket. Part 28. The educational value. Collecting coins teaches history, geography, economics, and art. The 2004 P dime offers lessons in modern minting technology and design symbolism. Part 29. Encouraging new collectors. If you are new to coin collecting, start with coins like the 2004 P dime. They are affordable to find but offer great learning opportunities. Part 30. Closing words. Thank you for joining USA Coin One in exploring the 2004 P Liberty dime. Remember, coins are more than money, they are pieces of history you can hold in your hand. Keep searching, keep collecting, and you might just find your own hidden treasure worth a lot of money. Today, we have a very exciting topic, the 2016 P Liberty 1 dime. This small coin might look ordinary, but in the world of coin collecting, even a single dime can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars if it has the right features, errors, or rarity. Stay with me till the end because I will share the current market value, the history of this coin, and the rare error types that could make your dime worth a fortune. Part 2. Basic information about the 2016 P dime. The 2016 P dime is part of the Roosevelt Dime series, which has been in circulation since 1946. The P Mint mark tells us it was made at the Philadelphia Mint. This coin is made from a copper-nickel clad composition, meaning it's 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, with a weight of 2.27 grams and a diameter of 17.91 millimeters. Even though millions were produced, certain examples are rare and valuable. Part 3. The design of the 2016 P dime. The obverse features the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Above his head is the word Liberty, to the left is the motto "In God We Trust," and to the right is the mint mark, P, along with the date 2016. The reverse shows a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. Part 4. Why collectors love this coin. Collectors love the Roosevelt dime because it is still in circulation, meaning you could find one in your pocket change. But 2016 P dimes in uncirculated condition, or with rare mint errors, are extremely desirable. They can be worth far more than their face value. Part 5. Circulation and mintage numbers. The Philadelphia Mint struck hundreds of millions of 2016 P dimes, but the huge number doesn't mean they are all common. Coins with perfect condition, graded MS 68 or higher by PCGS or NGC, are rare because most coins get small scratches or marks during handling. Part 6. The history behind the Roosevelt dime. The Roosevelt dime was first issued in 1946, shortly after President Roosevelt's death. It replaced the Mercury dime to honor FDR for his role in founding the March of Dimes, an organization dedicated to fighting polio. This tradition has continued for decades, and the design remains mostly unchanged. Part 7. The 2016 P dime in the modern market. In today's coin market, a typical circulated 2016 P dime is worth its face value of 10 cents. But in uncirculated condition, prices rise dramatically, especially for coins graded MS 67, MS 68, or MS 69. Certain varieties and errors can be worth hundreds to thousands of dollars. Part 8. Condition and grading. Condition is everything in coin collecting. A 2016 P dime in poor condition might be worth only 10 cents, but a flawless example could sell for hundreds. Professional grading companies like PCGS and NGC use the Sheldon scale from 1 to 70, and coins graded 68 or higher are extremely scarce. Part 9. Rare mint errors. One of the most exciting things about the 2016 P dime is the possibility of rare mint errors. Some known errors include off-center strikes, double dies, missing clad layers, broad strikes, and die cracks. These errors can turn a simple dime into a collector's treasure. Part 10. Double die errors. Double die obverse or reverse coins show doubling of the letters or numbers due to a misalignment during minting. If you see doubling on Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, or the date 2016, your dime could be worth a significant amount. Part 11. Off-center strikes. An off-center strike happens when the blank planchet is not aligned properly, causing part of the design to be missing. The more off-center the strike, the higher the value, especially if the date is still visible. Part 12. Missing clad layer. Sometimes a dime may be missing one of its outer nickel layers, exposing the copper core. This makes the coin look golden or reddish, and such errors are highly collectible. Part 13. Broad strike errors. A broad strike occurs when the coin is struck without the collar that normally shapes its edges. This results in a wider, flatter coin that can be quite valuable. Part 14. Die cracks and cud. Small cracks in the die can leave raised lines on the coin, known as die cracks. Larger breaks can create a cud, which is a raised blob of metal where part of the design is missing. Part 15. Proof versions. Although the 2016 P dime was struck for circulation, proof versions were made in San Francisco with an S mint mark. These proofs have a mirror-like finish and are usually found in collector sets. Part 16. Market demand. Demand for 2016 P dimes is strong among error collectors and those who build complete Roosevelt dime sets. The combination of modern production and rare errors makes this coin a favorite in the hobby. Part 17. Price examples. A regular circulated dime is worth 10 cents, but an MS 68 2016 P dime has sold for over $1,000 at auction. Rare errors can fetch even higher prices, especially if certified by a trusted grading service. Part 18. Where to find these dimes. You can find 2016 P dimes in everyday change, in bank rolls, or in unsearched coin lots. Some collectors also buy bulk coins from vending machine companies to search for high-grade examples. Part 19. How to check for value. Examine your coin under good lighting and magnification. Look for sharp details, lack of scratches, and possible errors. Compare your coin to known varieties listed in Coin Value Guides, Part 20. Storing your coins to protect the value of your dime. Store it in a coin flip, capsule, or holder. Avoid cleaning it, as cleaning can reduce its value dramatically. Part 21. The role of auctions. Many rare 2016 P dimes have been sold at major auctions. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Great Collections often feature high-grade examples and rare errors. Part 22. Collecting tips. Be patient and learn about grading, varieties, and market trends. This knowledge will help you recognize valuable coins when you see them. Part 23. Long-term value potential. As time passes, high-grade examples of the 2016 P dime will become scarcer because most will get worn out in circulation. This means their value could rise in the future. Part 24. The thrill of the hunt. Part of the fun of collecting is searching through rolls of coins and finding that one special dime. Many collectors say the thrill of the hunt is even better than the profit. Part 25. Comparison with older dimes. While silver dimes from before 1965 have melt value due to their silver content, modern clad dimes like the 2016 P can still be valuable because of rarity, condition, and errors. Part 26. Investment perspective. Some collectors buy high-grade modern coins as a form of investment. The key is to focus on certified coins with a strong demand in the market. Part 27. Popularity of modern coin collecting. Modern coin collecting has grown in popularity thanks to online marketplaces, where collectors can buy, sell, and trade coins easily. Part 28. How to sell your coin. You can sell valuable 2016 P dimes on platforms like eBay, through coin dealers, or at coin shows. Always get an idea of current market prices before selling. Part 29. Current market value. As of now, the average circulated 2016 P dime is worth 10 cents, but high-grade or rare error coins can sell for hundreds or even close to $898.953 in extremely rare cases. The market is always changing, so keep an eye on auction results. Part 30. Final words. The 2016 P Liberty 1 dime may be small in size, but it holds big potential in value and history. Whether you are a beginner or an expert collector, always check your change. You never know when you might find a dime worth a fortune. This is USA Coin 1, and I hope you enjoyed learning about this fascinating coin. If you liked this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss a video about rare and valuable coins.